Okay, so we're going to do the transition part for Chen Man-ching's 13 postures. This happens after push in the first half. So I have a camera set up here so you can see my feet and you can see what's going on full body view. So remember, the transition happens from push. So when you get set up, make sure you're in a proper bow stance. Look at this camera. I don't know if you can see it, but you want to make sure your knee is up to your toe. I catch you guys not doing this, so make sure that happens. If you don't start off in the correct position, you're going to end up in the correct position. Your timing will be off. 70 in the front, 30 in the back, and we're going from push. Actually, let me switch feet. We'll do the right side, and the right foot happens on the very beginning of the form. And just remember, we'll be doing it on both sides. It's the same exact thing on both sides, just we're doing the opposite feet. So, good bow stance, push position. Make sure your arms are bent. And the first move is a simple transition of weight into the back, and we're going to extend the arms. So you get 100% of your weight into the back leg, and the arms are extended out. I see some of you bringing your arms in. Remember, extend the arms out, fingertips away. So 1, it's just a shift of the weight. 1. Now let's add on the second part. 1, shift the weight. 2, we're simply going to turn. We're not going to shift the weight again. The arms are going to follow the body. You're going to pivot on the heel and bring the toe around. All right, and you want to bring that toe around as far as possible. And you want to make sure as much as your weight is on the back leg as possible. 100% is preferable amount. Okay, you got to work those hips open. So 1, simple shift straight back. 2, just a turn. Fold the left hip. Bring the toe around, pivoting on the heel. So that's 1, 2. One more time, and always make sure, like I said earlier, you come back to a bow position, bow posture. This is not a bow posture. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. Make sure that knee is always up to the toe. If you have trouble with this, don't put your arms up. Fix this first. Get the posture right. Make sure your hips are squared off. Bend elbows. 1, 2, turn. Now 3, we're going to turn to the right and shift. So it's a turn and shift, and we are going to hold the ball with the left hand on the bottom. If you're starting off on the right leg, the left hand is going to end up on the bottom and hold the ball. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, shift. 2, turn. 3, shift and turn. And it's a turn to the right. If you started off on the right leg, left hand on the bottom and hold the ball. Again. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're up to 3. Now we're going to turn around and face the other direction through a step. 1, shift. 2, turn. 3, shift and turn. 4, we're going to slightly undo the waist, lift the left heel off the ground, and step to the diagonal. And you want to use the heel as the indicator, not the toe. So I see a lot of you doing the toe. You want to make sure it is the heel. If you start doing this with the toe, A, you could fall. B, you're going to step too long. Okay, and you need to look down at the end of this and check to make sure that you have this space in between the legs like I'm always talking about. Remember, start with parallel feet, shoulder width apart. Keep the step back with either foot. Make sure you keep it on the same track, all right, because we do not want to lose this space. Again, 1, sit straight back, just a shift. 2, just a turn. Bring the toe around. 3 is a shift and turn to the right, because we started off with the right foot forward. Left hand on the bottom. Now 4, lift the heel off the ground, slight turn, and then big turn to step. And it's heel, toe. Now when we put that heel and that toe down, you know, as I always say, there's no weight going into that foot. That foot should be empty. Empty step. Don't swing the foot and fall into the foot. You all know this. Again, 1, 2, turn. 3, turn and shift, hold the ball. 4, step, heel, toe, no weight in the left foot. One more time all together, and then we'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Things to remember here, like I said, no weight. Now let's add 5 in. 1, 2, 3, turn and shift, hold the ball. 4, step, heel, toe, no weight. Now 5 is where we perform ward off. Turn the waist, shift into the right leg. Now look at my back foot. I turn on the heel, I pivot on the heel and bring the toe around. And look, I'm back into a bow stance. You want to look down and make sure that there is still that distance between the feet. This is very important. Okay, again. One, shift. 2, turn. 3, turn and shift. Hold the ball. 4, lift the heel, step. And 5, perform ward off. The last thing that happens is you pivot on the back heel and bring the toe around, and you're in a bow stance. Okay? Let's do that together again 3 more times. 1, shift. 2, turn. 3, turn and shift, hold the ball. 4, heel up, turn, step, heel, toe, no weight. 5, ward off. Last thing you do is bring the toe around, pivoting on the heel. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the toe around. Okay, let's smooth it all out, and let's do it 2 times. 2 times, nice and smooth like we would do in the form. Good bow stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, and let's do it 2 more times. 2 more times, and you're going to practice on your own or watch the video again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, and then you're going to practice on your own for an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's the transition after push. Turns you around in the other direction, and then if you figure it out, you can do it on the other side. So practice on both sides. Get it on one side first, the right side, because that's the side we're going to start on, and then practice on the left side. Just reverse it, okay? If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. Please like the video. If you need to email me, and remember to practice. See you guys later.